Okay, in this particular session, we'll learn how do we create a VLOOKUP on a table data. The first thing is, what is a VLOOKUP? So when I say VLOOKUP, as the name says, lookup is for searching. V stands for vertical. You're looking for the data vertically in a table array, okay, based on the first column of the table index. So now let us see how do we create this particular VLOOKUP using this particular data. So I just have some data over here. So I have just taken some Northwinds sales data. So where I have this particular products table, where we have a product ID name, the details of the product. And when you see here, we have the category column. Okay, so in the category column, so we can see we just have the category IDs here. Okay, so category ID 1, there are many products belonging to category ID 1. There are many products belonging to category ID 2, okay, 6, and so on. Now, what I want to do is I want to fill with the category name and the description, which the data is there in the another table. So now where this particular data is available, so I have this particular category master table. So when you look into this category master table, so here I have this particular category ID. So we do also have this particular category name and the description and so on. Now what I want to do is I have to get the category details. So how I should manually match this, like, see, if I have to get this category name and say description. So let me copy this data headings. Let me paste it again. So I just want to fill the category name and the descriptions. Since I want to fill this category name and the descriptions, so if I have to manually do it, what is that I need to do? I need to go to my categories table. Before going to the category table, I need to check what is the category ID. So it's, since it is 1, I'll go to this, says category 1 is what? Beverages. So then I just go there, I say beverages. Description, I say this is the description. Now again, when I say this particular product belongs to category 7, so that means what I need to do, I need to go to this product categories table. 7 is produce. So description is this. So I need to copy this and paste it or write it. Okay, this is kind of a thing. So when you have this very large amount of data, you have to fill all the category name and description. This is going to be really a very tedious work. Now, how we can fill this with the help of the lookup function. Okay, so now the tables, the data is in the form of tables. So this is named as what do you say, the TBL products. And in this particular table, table is named as TBL categories. Okay, so let me write a VLOOKUP here. I just say is equal to VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP function starts with the name of the function, VLOOKUP. Now, when you see this VLOOKUP, it takes this 4 parameters, the lookup value. What is the data that based on which you want to perform the search? The second one parameter is the table array, where the data has to be fetched, the table where in which the data has to be fetched. The column index, in that particular table, in which is the what I say, the column index based on which the data has to be retrieved. Lookup, range lookup. So whether you want to look for the exact match and or an appropriate match, that is like, you know, we provide a Boolean value as true or false. Okay, so now first thing is lookup value. I want to look based on the category ID. I've just selected the category ID. Where you're looking for, I'm looking for the data in the TBL categories. So since I have that name, so I'll just table name. So I'll refer to the table name categories. In that category, you want to get the name. So now when I say you have to get the name, so you can see the name is in which column. So in this particular thing, so we are going to perform the look based on the category ID. Once a category ID is being found, I need to get the corresponding name, which is in the second column. This is my second column, and description is in the third column. So what will I do here? So after mentioning this particular table name, I'll specify the column index is 2. Then what I do here is how you want to perform this particular look. So it has to look for the exact match. So I'll just select this as false. Fine, that's it. So as soon as I press enter, you can see it has filled. Since there's a table, so this category 1 is beverages, category 2 are condiments. When you see here, category 2 is nothing but it says condiment. So when I just say category 7 is produce. Okay, so when I just go somewhere like say category 8, it's a seafood. So you can see it says. Fine. So let us fill the same thing with the for the description also. Now description is in the first, second, third column. Lookup value will be performed in the first column of the table array, and the data to be fetched, it will be from the third column of the table array since I wanted the description. So I'll go like this. I'll just say is equal to VLOOKUP. Okay, lookup value, I'm looking for this category ID. So where you're looking, I'm looking for this in the table categories. Fine. Then column index, I say column index is 3, and how you want to perform the match. So we can also say 0 1, 0 represents false, 1 is for true, or we can just select this particular option. False is the exact match. So means if the category ID is matching, category ID is there, provide the description. Okay, if it is not there, okay, let us throw an error telling us not available, let it not give an appropriate match. So that is what false. It looks for the exact match. So as soon as I press enter, you can see complete description has been filled. Okay, you can just see if I have to do a manual work, it takes a very long time. So hardly in minutes of time, we are able to fill the category and the description, and very accurate. So when I just say category 4, okay, it's a dairy product, cheese is the description. Category 4 is a dairy product, cheese is the description. So you randomly can select anything. Category 5 says grains and cereals, and this is the description. So category 5 is this. Okay, so this is how you perform this particular VLOOKUP. Okay, thank you for watching the video. So